Hello, everybody. I'm privileged to be able to speak on the book launch of Professor Vincent Anibogu's book, especially being his first book, and I'm sure he's going to run like a madman in the next 10 years. I'm sure Professor has got a lot of material in him and a lot of stuff in him to give to the world. And I know in the next 10 years he's going to release an avalanche of books and knowledge, wisdom over all of us. And I'm privileged to know this great son of Africa. Um, you know, I was taken out of Africa about 30 years ago, and he had spent about 30 years in America also before he was taken out of diaspora back to Africa. So, and God just in a supernatural way connected us. But, you know, when you look at Professor Vincent Anibogu, I'm sure everybody who is a Nigerian will say, who is not a Nigerian will say, Prof, no, this cannot be a Nigerian. Can anything good come out of that country? Well, they said that about Jesus, remember? I mean, well, Jesus said that about Nathaniel. And I don't think too many people will, at first sight, believe that Prof is from Nigeria. But even if you are from Nigeria, I doubt it if you believe that Professor Vincent Anibogu is an Igbo man. I don't even know who he is really, because of course you can tell he's a Nigerian, but you cannot tell where he's from because it's totally detribalized, completely Nigerian. Oh, then the passion. Oh, the passion. Oh, my God, my God. The burden and the passion that man carries. My. Let me tell you what. I don't think there are too many people out there, not just from Nigeria, maybe even from the whole continent, that carry such a burden. Oh, I'm so sorry, Prof is not 20 years old. We need this man to be around for as long as possible. Prof carries such a burden. And not just carry a burden for the human race or for the kingdom of God, but he carries that burden, that real, genuine burden for the continent of Africa. It is totally unfathomable. This man is a gift. This man is a gem. Oh, we need him for the next 40 years at least. We don't just need him to be around, we need him to be active. We need him with the very passion he's carrying right now. We need that same energy. We need that same zeal. We need that same enthusiasm. We need that passion. Oh, this man has been raised up to teach every African something. Professor Vincent Anibogu has been raised up to teach all of us, all the sons of the continent, that when you are genuine, when you are real, when you are truthful, and when you are faithful, that there is not anything out there impossible for you to accomplish. Oh, how I wish the whole continent would listen to this man on a daily basis. If there is a gift that I could present to him on his birthday, if I had been in Nigeria, or maybe somebody who is listening to me right now could do that, it would be that we should just give him an hour, maybe half an hour, every day on TV. You see, you hear and see many people come on TV to talk about God, to talk about issues on TV, but nobody really carry the solution. nobody talking about solution to the nation's issues and to the continent's problems. So if there's one thing we could do, not just for Prof, but for ourselves, for our posterity, for our continent, it will be to just let the nation and the continent listen to this man. Let us make his voice heard. But besides his voice, let's show his consumption, his consumable, inflammable fire to the compatriots of our great nation and continent. We see some of that passion in this book, but you see, when you read a book, a lot of things depend on your environment and everything, but when you hear the voice of the man, when you see the passion, the driving dream and zeal of the man, something happens to you. If you have ever listened to Prof before, you will not doubt it, you will not argue with me that you become consumed with the same passion. You become engulfed in his overwhelming faith to see a new continent. We need to duplicate this man. We need to multiply him. Well, I'm sure a lot of things are already going to be said about this book. But I know, and let me tell you that, I know for sure that whatever you're going to read in this book is not even the beginning. It's not even 1% of what this professor has got to tell us about resolving our issues. But from myself and from my family, being a friend of Prof over these years, I would like to just to appreciate you, Prof, for teaching us lessons of life, for teaching me personally lessons of humility, lessons on faithfulness, lessons on submission, lessons on followership. Lessons on selflessness, lessons on being dead to yourself, lessons on zeal, lessons on passion, lessons on genuineness. And you and Pastor Peggy, oh, I just want to, I wish I could just, show your lifestyle. Do a kind of, is it what they call it, live television or reality show about your life, the two of you's life, whereby people could just see how you live your real modern day apostolic life on a daily basis. We need to learn a lot from you, from the way you wake up, from the way you sit down, from the way you read, from the way you study, from the way you listen, from the way you speak, from the way you teach, from the way you relate among yourselves. Pastor Peggy, you are a different ball game. We're going to talk about you sometime in the future. But my honor, my Prof, oh, I wish I could just hug you like crazy right now. Just want to hug you and just hug you bad. Thank you for being there. Thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a brother. Thank you for being a comrade. Thank you for being a comrade. Thank you for being a mentee, for being a mentor, for being a teacher, for being a father, for being a brother, for being a brother's keeper. Thank you for this book. Thank you for taking out the time out of your busy schedule to give us a grand design to resolving our continent's issue. Thank you for living not just for today. Thank you for leaving a legacy for years to come. Prof, and you are not going to die. You are going to be here for many hundred more years to come. And even after we are gone in the physical, we are going to keep on living. Long live Paul. Long live Prof. Long live my friend. Long live Vincent and Ebuko. Happy birthday, my brother.